Hey guys, I have had so many of you ask me the same question over and over and over. And for that reason, I decided to jump on here live, no makeup, totally real, in true Laura fashion. I'm not going to sugarcoat what I am, who I look like, how I work. So anyways, I'm actually working right now, about to end up my day, but I have a lot of things going on in my office. Look, I have a whole party there. Okay, so anyways, that is my little office, and I'm excited because I just got an office after we moved. But the number one question that people ask me is, what personal development is that from? What are you reading? Why are you sharing all these quotes? And so here I'm going to share with you the top books that I've read even the past couple of months that have really changed my mindset. So I typed in there, hey, if you change this, then everything will change. I really 100% believe that if you change your mindset, everything will change, because there's so much going on in here. And if you're having a great day, if everything is going peachy in your life, but you wake up in a bad mood, it doesn't matter how fantastic the day is, aren't you going to have a terrible day? Like if you are cranky, if you're ill, if you're responding ill, if you're being like sassafras, if you are negative, if you're focusing on all the problems that are in your life, no matter how many things are going good, you are going to project negativity. And I don't know whether I'm like a sensitive person, but I do not like negativity. Like I will be proud to say I am perhaps unrealistically optimistic because I just want to like shower my brain with positivity, with I need positive thoughts, positive vibes, positive inspiration in my life to challenge myself and remind myself how capable I am and what purpose I have and what potential I have. And if I let the world convince me that I'm not enough, or if I feel insecure, if I doubt myself, if I feel gross about myself, if I am rude to people, if I think I'm entitled to anything, that's going to totally ruin my day, because I know that if you change your mindset, your everything can change. So some of the books that I read this book in the fall, and so if you guys have followed me for a second, you probably saw this in like some pictures, but I Am That Girl is a great book that I recommend, and it really is about you feeling empowered. It's not like it sounds like it would be some like feminist book and she roars, you know, like hear me roar, but it's not about that. It's about you as a woman feeling confident in who you are, realizing like you are enough, you have enough, you do enough. In this world, there's so much pressure on us to be everything to all people, but this allowed me to sit back, focus on what my purpose is, and invest all of my energy into that. And it set up my mindset where I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have setbacks, I'm gonna have fears, I'm gonna have doubts, and that's just a part of life. And so it's helping me overcome that. So I Am That Girl, I would absolutely say that this book helped me through a very challenging time in my business, where we were going through some changes, and I had to, I feel like, develop a backbone that I did not have, that wasn't strong enough. I'm totally being honest with you. Like, I know you guys know that I run this business, and you know, but I am growing as a leader every single day, and I want to do nothing but continue to grow. So thank you guys so much for joining on. Hey guys. So another book that I'm reading is called The 10X Rule. So you guys have also seen this a little bit, and I'm blown away. I am absolutely blown away by this book. I know I've shared quotes from you guys, with you guys, but the concept is based around 4 different principles. Okay, I don't know if I can look it up really quickly, but what blew my mind most was the amount of work and the amount of obstacles that it will take for us to achieve what we deem as success. Okay, so for you, I don't know, like for me, I don't really know what my definition of success is. What they say here in this book is that your definition of success is like what you would consider being happy. I consider being happy when like my mind is in the right place, when we're able to put food on the table, when we're able to spend time with our family. But at the end of the day, I want to increase my potential where, should I say it? I don't know. Okay, I'll go ahead and say it. I don't know if I've ever said this out loud, but I want to build $1 million business. Isn't that crazy? Like, and so I'm having to constantly like wrap my mind around that and be like, Laura, can I build $1 million business from home while raising my children? Why not? Why can't I? If they did, I can too. So I have to constantly remind myself, I have what it takes, not because I was born with it, but because I'm willing to learn, and I'm willing to fail, and I'm willing to get back up. So that's my big goal, okay? That's my big goal, but I want to do that not because of the money, but because of the influence that I feel like that would allow me to have, because of my desire to inspire people to love fast and live slow, like for that to be their mentality. So yeah, thanks April. I don't think it's crazy at all. I think that it sounds crazy to those who might not know that the opportunity is there, but I know one day that will be something that my family will be proud of. But 10X rule, that this is one of the other books that I'm reading. Again, if you change your mindset, you change everything. It says the 4 biggest mistakes people make when setting goals is 1, they're mistargeting their goals, which means like they're setting their standards too low, because if you set a goal, it's likely that you'll probably miss the goal and you'll hit it right underneath it. So if you had a goal to, do this, you're going to hit right under here. But if you hit a goal to do this, you're going to hit right here, but you're still going to over jump. You're still going to overcome the other lower goal. So my overall, set your benchmark high, like set your standards high, because you'll fight for it. Basically, it's saying that you're severely underestimating the amount of work, resources, time, and energy that it's going to take to achieve that said goal. So, for me, it might take 10 years, but is it worth it? Yeah, because I have at my heart that that's what is going to help my family, and that's what's going to help leave a legacy. That's what's going to help turn the entire population of Laura Mendenhall generations from years to come, is for me to work really hard and believe in myself and overcome fears and overcome anything that's in my way, because I know that I will probably endure 10 times the amount of obstacles to achieve a goal than I thought originally would happen. That's a part of life, okay? So anything that you want to achieve, you're going to have to probably work 10 times harder than you estimate. Third mistake is that we're spending too much time competing with one another. I don't want to compete with anyone. I don't want to compare myself to anyone else. I'm going to run my own race on my own time, with my own heart, with my own purpose. Fourth mistake, when people are trying to achieve their goals, is that they underestimate the amount of adversity they will have to overcome. So it does take a lot of strength, a lot of endurance, a lot of perseverance to achieve a goal. But reading books like this, I also listened to the audiobook Who Moved My Cheese. I listened to that last week, and it's all about enduring change and making sure that you are courageous enough to, or even like innovative enough to be willing to step outside of the box, to chase a solution, even if it means you have to change your strategy, even if it means you have to change directions, even if it means you have to learn something new. So that is it. I believe that if you focus on personal development, you will change your life. I didn't used to do that. I used to think that reading books was a waste of my time. I used to think that listening to podcasts was like self-help book people who were just trying to feel fluffy all the time. But I have experienced this as a part of my job for the past 3 years, that I have adopted even like 10 minutes a day, like reading or listening to something 10 to 20 minutes a day has really expanded my brain, expanded my mind, my confidence, my ability to overcome struggles, because I've had my fair share of them. So again, thank you guys so much for caring. Thank you so much for asking what books I've been reading and what personal development is really helping me lately. So as a review, I read I Am That Girl, that was excellent, 10X Rule, and Who Moved My Cheese. Those are my 3 top favorite right now. I'm going to continue to grow. I'm going to continue to read and learn and listen to great podcasts and whatnot. But I really, truly, 100% believe that if you change your mindset, you'll change your life. So don't let yourself hold yourself back. Like if you have a goal, go for it. If you have a passion in your heart, go for it. The only thing that's holding you back is you, and maybe you need to pick up a good audiobook. Maybe you need to pick up a good inspirational movie. Maybe you need to read something that would allow you to realize you are meant for more. Like you can do anything that you put your mind to, and it's gonna come with 10 times the amount of obstacles, and it will require 10 times the amount of work that you probably estimated it would take. But if you know that in advance, you can just keep moving forward, okay? So if you want to move forward, let's be friends, let's link arms and just like totally be awesome and optimistic and focused on helping other people do the same thing, okay? So I hope that was helpful, guys. Thanks so much for joining on. Is it Monday? Happy Monday.